Good morning students, welcome back to today's class. Today we are going to see accountancy recording of transaction video number 29 chapter 4. Here we continue with the single and double column cash book togetherly. I need one example. So cash book, how to record in cash book. Cash book. Here one simple question is there. The following transactions related to MS Tool India. One question is here. You can see that. See this question, we are going to see solve. Here some details are given. That is bank balance already is given 42,000. Date is also given. Okay, September 1 like that. Cash balance is given 15,000. On 4th, purchased goods by check 12,000. On 8th, sale of goods for cash 6,000. Just I am continuing. Okay, question. Purchased machinery by check 5,500. Sold goods and received check 4,500. Purchased goods from Mridula in cash 17,400. Purchase a stationery by check 1,100. Check given to Rohit 10,000. Cash withdrawn from bank 2,500. Rent paid by check 2,500 and the salary paid 3,500. Some question, some amount is not matching, but while we solve, I will say that this is the, you take just as example. Okay, the salary is at 3,500 and rent paid is at 2,500. So we can solve that while saying that here this side was not matched, maybe one amount is missing. Okay, you please excuse that. If you write down this question or taking you while you are following, you take this textbook and you listen that the videos. Okay. Here we are going to make that the double column cash book. Okay. Here we get that the contain cash book. Here date, receipts, LF, cash. Okay. Cash. This both are amount column. Cash in rupees, bank in rupees. Here again date, payments, LF cash in rupees, bank in rupees. Clear now? Date column we need to record as a proper date. So balance, you can see that balance, first we write balance is there, that is why we write that on 1st September 2017 September 1st. On that day balance brought down, BD means brought down. Okay, this full form is that balance brought down. That means last year's balance we are bringing you this. That much only. Here it is given bank balance 42,000. In the bank column we write that 42,000 bank balance. Cash balance 15,000. Cash column we write that 15,000. Next you can see that purchase goods by check. That means which date it is? On 4th. On 4th. This is also 2017 September. Okay, so 4th. What is the taken place? Purchase goods by check. Check means we consider that bank itself. So the purchase of goods, it is mentioned purchase of goods. So we mention that here purchase itself. Purchase. And if not in this column, we write that the amount is at 12,000. Next on 8, sale of goods for cash. Sale means income is there. For us income is there. For cash means we received cash. So we write that on 8, sales. And through sales, check or bank. Here, sorry, bank or cash. Here it is clearly saying that for cash. How much would be 6,000? So here we write that 6,000. Next transaction we are seeing on 13th. Purchase machinery by check. That means cash payment is there. Date first we are recording 13th. This is also purchase mentioned. But purchase of machinery, that means asset, that is why we mentioned that machinery not purchase. Okay. And here it is by check only. So we write that amount 5,500. 5,500. Next you can see that on 16. Sold goods and received check deposited same day. That means on 16th. On 16th, one sale is taken place. So we write here sales because we are getting money. Okay, we are getting money through sales. That is why we mentioned that sales here. You see that it is saying that sales. Received check and deposited the same day. That means that amount we received as a check. So we are writing in the bank column 4,500. 4,500. Clear? Next transaction is that on 17, purchase goods from Mridula. Purchase goods from Mridula in cash. So we purchased something and paid cash. This is goods we purchased. Okay. Which day? 17. On 17 we write this is purchase of good. That is why we mention purchase itself. Purchase. We paid cash to Mridula. So we write that 17,400. Next year, purchase stationery by check. See, this is on 20. Purchase Stationary purchase. Here also purchase is there, but we write that only stationary. Why? Because purchase of stationery is expense. That is not goods purchase. Okay. So that purchase we will not record as that purchase, instead of that stationery we record. And during this time you know that a check is given for purchase of stationery for how much? 1100. So here we write 1100. Next on 24, check given to Rohit of how much rupees? 15,000, 1,500. That is on 24. Check given to Rohit. So we write here Rohit account. How much? 1,500. Next you can see that on 27, cash withdrawn from bank. For this you understand that one side we receive cash and another side from bank money is reducing. Both is happen in our account only, in our business only. Cash withdrawn from bank, this is known as that contra. That means in any places, in any entry is related to bank and cash. That means bank deposited, cash deposited in bank or money withdrawn from the bank. This entry we are writing as that, we are saying contra entry. The general entry when we are writing bank account debit when depositing, okay, to cash account when money deposit. When money withdraw, when money taken from bank, we write that cash account debit to bank account. This is the general entry. These entries are known as the contra entry. That means this entry is having effect here and here. So we can see how it is. On 27, withdrawn cash from bank 10,000 on 27. So withdrawn cash from bank, in that means from bank money is reduced. How much? 10,000 rupees. That is why we record here 10,000. What we reduce, what we take in cash. So that cash we write here cash, and here we mention that C. One C we mentioned. That means this is a contra entry. You understand now? If contra entry is there, as against here in receipt side also one thing will be there. We write the same date 27. Cash we receive. Cash when we receive it, we record here 10,000. Amount is already same amount. And here we record in the cash column. That is why what we need to give here bank. Bank we mention here. This is contract. Next year on 13, rent paid. Rent paid by check. So on 13, we write here rent paid by check. That is why we mentioned that the amount here 2,500. Next you can see that paid salary. Here it is not given anything, so we understand, we take it as that paid by cash. Okay. So salary we write here. Salary we write here, that is salary paid. Salary payment by, payment is not given here, so just salary paid only. So we assume that is cash payment and we write in the cash column salary paid is at 3,500. Now what we are going to do? We will total this. How we will total this? You can see that we total this cash column and this cash column. So which side is coming more than total we write. So while totaling here you can see that 31,000 is there. You total and see, okay. Here 31,000 is there. So this total we write in both sides. 31,000. Here you see that 21,000. 20,900 only is there. So which side is more? This side is more. That is why we take the difference 31,000 minus 20,900. Then we get that the difference amount is at 10,100. Which side is less? This side is less. Then we write here 10,100 and here we give balance CD means carry down. Carry down means here we balance it and while taking this side that means receipt side and payment side we can't see that when receipt side more amount is there than the payment side. So difference amount in order to make it is 31,000 we shown here. That means this much rupees is excess now. With as cash we have this much rupees. And the next day, this is September 30th. And the next day, 1st October, we give like this one entry. October 1st balance brought down. Here in cash column you can mention that 10,100. Same we mentioned here now by the balance brought down B. Next we will total that now bank side, bank column, this bank column and this bank column. Which side is having more? That amount we write here. Here you can see that 46,500 is there this side, but this side is not having that much. You just total and see. This side is, that side is having, the sixth side is having more amount. That is why the same amount we wrote in both places. From this, what is the total of this? That amount we are reducing. While reducing, you can see that this side is having more amount than this amount. That balance is coming 13,900. That means 13,900 more amount is here. That is we mention as a balance carried down. The next day, as I mentioned here, balance brought down in the bank 13,900 will be. I hope you understand. Please solve like that so many questions, then you will get it. Thank you for watching this video.